So let's look at how to build a simple USSD application with USSDK. The steps we are going to go through are to build our menu here, and then we'll look at how to add an API endpoint, and then simulate our application, and then finally deploy the application. So I'm going to build a simple menu here. First, I'm going to change the first one to make a donation. Add a second menu to say see today's message, and then add a third one that says about. You can add a message here that says this is an awesome app. Also add today's message here, nicely like that. Then for making donations, we would have to take the person's amount to donate. So here we say enter an amount and receive a custom input like that. For the sake of this demo, I'm not going to extend this flow. So I'll end it here by saying thanks for the donation. Right? So this is our simple flow. Okay, now let's say we have a record of the phone numbers that access our application. So we want to kind of have a personalized welcome message over here. So what we can do is provide an API endpoint that would be called whenever the user dials our USSD, and then return a response that contains something called name. So I'm going to interpolate that here and say name. So the endpoint returns something, a JSON response with a name field in it. Now let's move on to simulating our application. So we click here, and you would notice that we have welcome to USSDK, then Joe, and this is the response we get from our endpoint, and we can see that from this log over here. Now we can enter a menu key, so 1, and then now we enter our amount 100 CVs, and then send, and then we say thanks for the donation. So that's how we simulate our application. Now to deploy, you come here, and then for the first time, we would have to create an instance. So we click here, and let's call this a default instance, and then choose our provider. So right now we have a few providers here, but we would add more data and say we want to say Africa's token, and then create an instance. Then we get this URL that we can submit to Africa's tokens dashboard. When we are done, we push a new version and say continue. So that is how to build USSD applications and deploy them using USSDK. Thanks for watching, and we'll be creating more tutorials on like different use cases. All the best.